What do you do when you're getting tired of eating the same thing every day because you've been meal prepping, you've been on top of your nutrition, and you're just kind of getting bored of eating the same thing every day? This is a conversation that we had yesterday with one of our members, and our coaches gave great suggestions, and I'd like to share those with you because I think we all hit a point where we're like trying to add variety to our nutrition and just add a little bit of something different so that way we don't get bored of eating the same thing. And these are very simple tips. So you don't have to create these extravagant recipes in order to just switch things up. There's little things that you can tweak around that will make your meals so much better. So one of the suggestions was to marinate your meat. So a lot of the times, we just kind of season it and cook it, whether it's in the air fryer or, on the grill. So it's important if you marinate it, it actually soaks up all of those juices and it's so much more tender and less dry when you're eating it 2-3 days later. So try marinating your meat with different things, and my go-to is olive oil, lemon, just a little bit of spices, and there you go. Super easy marinade, but it makes such a difference to keep the meat tender. Another option is spices. So different spices. You don't have to stick with just salt and pepper. There's so many spices out there that you can use. There's Flavor of God. There's one called Stubbs, Stubbs, that Costco has them. They have great options there. And the only thing you want to make sure is no sugar added, but there's great spices that you can use. And that's going to add so much variety. Putting it on your chicken or on turkey, it's just going to have that different flavor. It's going to help you stay consistent. And that's another thing too, is you don't have to stick with just chicken. You can have different proteins. It's going to actually benefit you to switch your proteins up to get different nutrients. So instead of just going for chicken breast, have turkey, have beef, have fish, different steaks. There's variety of options that you can have. So switching it up once in a while is also going to help you stay consistent. And then the last one is to just cook your meats differently. So a lot of us just go to the air fryer because it's super convenient. But what if you were to put it in a crock pot, right? Put your chicken on the crock pot and you have shredded chicken for a few days. And that can right there, just by having a different, cooking it different, can just add so much variety. You can put it on salads. You can have it with some rice. There's just so many different ways that you can prepare your protein. So it doesn't mean you just have to bake it or put it on the grill or put it in the crock pot or air fryer. There's so many options. Add variety on how you're cooking your meats. And carbs too, so switching up your carbs. So if you're just doing rice, you can have sweet potatoes, beans, quinoa. Again, there's a variety of healthy carbs that you can have. Same with your veggies, switch up your veggies. So these little things, so marinating your meat, adding spices, cooking it different, switching up your carbs. There's so many ways that you can do, just kind of just switch up your routine and add a little bit variety, because consistency is key. And I know it's hard to kind of stick to the same thing for a long time. So just adding these little adjustments will help you stay consistent with your nutrition plan.